What is up? Welcome to week 2 of no sugar added, no refined sugar, and eating inspired by the animal-based diet. But I'm not gonna say that I'm on it because I don't need to be judged if I eat something that's not on it. But I'm still like, even if I were to eat something that's not animal-based, it would not have sugar in it. I have got a couple of eggs. It's got a lot of pepper. Okay, salt and pepper in here. I had 4. It is 1:36 now. I'm eating lunch. I had 4. So I had 2 of these for breakfast. And then I had 3 of these little Baby Bell Gouda cheeses. It is hot. So I had 2 of these and 2 eggs for breakfast. And then I've got some chicken. So I'm having that for lunch. And then I also got some blueberries and raspberries. And so this is day 8, so the first day of the second week. And excuse the mess in the back of my car. I'm going to be in the middle of a move soon. So, yes. So I'm feeling great, feeling good, feeling clear, level-headed. I'm a little bit tired today because I did close last night, so I didn't go to bed until like 12:45, and then I got up at 6:30, so a little bit less than 6 hours of sleep. So I do feel a little bit of tiredness, but not near as what I would have felt before. So I would highly suggest that if you are experiencing some like energy and like low energy levels and fatigue and like brain fog, to assess how much sugar you're eating. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, but that's like across the board. I feel like something that anyone could do and to better their health is to eat less refined and added sugar. So that's that. I will check in with you all later. Well, I am a terrible looking mess right now, but I'm in the middle of coming back to our new house, my parents' old house, because I am painting baseboards and doors today, and then maybe my daughter's room if I have time today. But I just had to pick her up from work and take her back to our old house so that she can get ready to go to a birthday party. It is a lot going on. So anyway, I kind of like faded out yesterday with the recording on day 8. So today is day 9, and it is 2:40 in the afternoon. I just had some sharp white cheddar cheese. I had 2 of them. And then I've also had some blueberries. And then for lunch earlier, I didn't eat until like 11:30, 11:45. I just had some chicken and some raspberries. So it's day 9. I'm still going strong. So I want to say something that's really been helpful is that you're kind of limited on the foods that you can eat whenever you're doing a no sugar added or no refined sugar. So it kind of gets rid of decision fatigue. So that's nice, because when I wake up, like, I already know what I'm going to be eating. So it's not like I don't have to think about it. I don't know, that's pretty cool. And then one thing I have noticed, like just looking at myself while I'm talking, is like my dimples are more pronounced. And so I think that's because there's not like a lot of water retention or inflammation in my face. So my dimples are like on display all the time. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to painting, and I will check in with you soon. I'm going to be uploading a video today about going no sugar added and no refined sugar. And then I also have my first 7 days video that should be up pretty soon. But like you've already seen those by now, so alright, bye. Welcome to day 2, or welcome to day 10 on me not eating refined sugars or added sugars and being inspired by the animal-based diet. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling great. I feel great. I feel high energy. I feel level-headed. I've not had any coffee. It is 11:42. I'm drinking this unsweetened jasmine green tea. I also had an unsweetened black tea earlier. So I've had some caffeine. And what did I eat? I had a couple of these Tillamook cheeses and some blueberries at like 6:30 this morning. And I am leaving my new house. I just worked on painting my daughter's room all morning, and I still have more painting. I have like one wall. It's like half a wall. I ran out of paint, but I'm not gonna have time to do that today because I've got to head to work. So I'm on my way back to my old house. Well, I'm about to leave my new house and go back to my old house. And then I've also got 3 boiled eggs that I'm about to put salt on and eat them in the car because I am hungry. And I never thought that I would turn into someone who loves boiled eggs, but I love these. How am I feeling today otherwise, other than my energy levels? I'm not having any cravings. Like I've been saying about like seeing something sweet and being like, oh, that looks amazing. Yeah, but I've not seen anything today, so I can't even say that for today. But I'm not having any cravings at all. I have some rotisserie chicken that's already shredded that I got from the fresh market. So for my lunch today, or for like my lunch break, which is actually going to be closer to dinner time, I'm going to have shredded chicken, probably some more boiled eggs because I've got like 2 bags of boiled eggs that I need to eat. So probably some boiled eggs, probably some more cheese. I have some, oh, I left my cottage cheese here, but if I can get it at the store if I want some. And then probably some sort of berries. But so that's, like I said yesterday, I think it was yesterday, it takes a lot of like decision fatigue out of my day because I already know what I'm eating, and what I'm eating is giving me energy. Like if I am tired, if I notice my body is getting a little bit tired, I will eat, and it's like I can feel the energy from the food rather than being like bogged down by the sugar that I was eating prior and the junk that I was eating prior. And the crazy thing is my diet before wasn't completely like terrible. Yeah, I was having a lot of sugar, but I was still eating kind of healthy. Like I wasn't gaining tons of weight or anything. I had gained a little bit of weight, but I was still like, you know, in pretty decent shape. So imagine if your diet is super off the rails, what the effect of cutting out the sugar, like how drastic could that be? You know, probably insanely drastic. But it is raining and I'm driving, so I'm going to get off of the camera. I'm just in a neighborhood right now and there's like no one out and about because it's raining. So, but I'm gonna get off of, I feel like I'm talking on FaceTime, so I'm gonna get off the phone and I will talk to y'all later today if I have any more thoughts to share. Okay, I'm on my way to work. Well, I'm leaving my old house right now, and this is what I'm bringing. I've got 3 pieces of Tillamook cheese, some shredded chicken, and 4 eggs that I've cut in half and put salt and pepper on. And then I still have blueberries. So I am set, and I have a lot going on right now, and so not only do I need to not have extra decisions to make at the moment. I have paint all over my hands from painting, as I've already told you I was doing. But I feel like me getting into this routine at this time and already like establishing a routine, even though this is day 10, I've not been doing it for like months, but like I'm doing pretty good. It could not have come at a more perfect time for me to get into a routine where I'm not going to Starbucks, I'm not going out to eat, and I'm not wasting money throughout the day on random snacks that I don't need. So while berries and meat and eggs can get expensive depending on where you shop, I've been going to Aldi's for my meat. They have like organic grass-fed beef for pretty good prices. I feel like Aldi's and Walmart have really good grocery prices. I am an assistant store manager at Publix, but I will say that I'm going to be extremely budgeting my money in the near future, because the house that I'm moving into is my parents' old house. They built a new house and moved into that. So I'm moving into their old house and taking over payments for that one. And I'm thinking of maybe like buying it myself, but nothing's like concrete yet. But if I do that, I'm gonna need to pay off some debt, build up my credit, and also save up money for a down payment. So I need to like really budget my money, and I'm also buying new stuff for the house. Like I bought a new sectional, a new TV, I had to buy a new bed and mattress. I'm using my parents' old dressers that were in the room because they got new dressers, so I'll probably sand them down and restain them. Anyway, this could be a whole video on itself, so let me not get too deep into the details, because this video is about how I'm feeling and what I'm eating with this way of life change. So you may think that it could be expensive to eat this way, but if you think about all the things that you're not spending money on, when I go to Starbucks, if I get a drink and something to eat, it's between $12 to $15. Whenever me and my daughter go out to eat, or me, my daughter, and my sister, or even like when me and my husband were going on our dates, for like two of us, it could be $60 all the way up to like $80 or $90, depending on like, did we get any drinks or anything like that. So yeah, this is good. It's gotten me into the mindset of having foods ready to eat that are easy for me to put together, and that is where I thrive. So that's all I have to say. I need to focus on the road and preparing mentally for a work day. But that's my update for now. I'm currently on day 13 now of no added sugar, no refined sugars, and I'm following an inspired diet or a lifestyle change inspired by the animal-based diet. So what I'm doing right now is I am prepping some meats. I just cooked some little hamburger patties, and I'm about to do some ground hamburger beef, and I'm going to mix that with cottage cheese for a meal in a little while. So this is what I've got going. I already cooked the hamburger patties in the same pan. That's why there's like grease splatter everywhere, but whatever. I turned the vent off for the sake of the video. Also, look at my little cow lamp. How stinking cute is he? So also a moment for my living room. So of course you can tell that I moved if you watch my channel. And I don't want to get too much into it right now, but Say hi. There's a towel because it was raining earlier, but look how beautiful. These curtains are not mine. I'm going to be taking them down and putting curtains of my own up, but I have these blankets on the couch because if it was raining and I didn't want my dogs to track anything in. So lots of changes. I've been really busy. I was not able to take time off work for this move, and it has been a lot. Still have a lot of unpacking to do. Literally, look at these boxes back here. So anyway, but I'm still going strong. I have not caved at all. I've not had any added sugar or refined sugar. This is day 13. I have not recorded in the past couple of days because I have been so busy between moving. So we moved on, today's Wednesday, we moved on Monday, and then I had to go to work yesterday. I have to go to work today. So I'm just doing little things at a time. I still have to build my bed. Right now I've just got my mattress on the floor. My bed is here, but it's going to take a couple hours to build, so I'll probably do that. I don't know, maybe this weekend. We'll see. Anyway, I will show you the cottage cheese and beef meal whenever I have it. And I'm probably going to have some blueberries and cheese in the meantime. My hair is a freaking mess, but whatever. This is my life right now. Excuse the way that I'm looking. I'm looking a mess right now. It has been several days since I have updated y'all. Today is Wednesday, the 5th of November, and this makes, today is day 20 of no added sugar, no refined sugar, and me following a inspired by animal-based diet. I'm not 100% animal-based. Maybe I am at this point. I don't know. But I'm feeling great. I have not had anything other than aged cheeses. Well, for the most, I've not had anything except for animal products such as meat, eggs, sharp cheeses, cottage cheese, and fruit. And then I've been drinking coffee, black tea. Like right now, I'm drinking this unsweetened tea. So I guess when you're doing the animal-based diet, which I've never said that I'm doing, I said that I'm inspired by it. But the way that I'm feeling eating like this, I feel like the animal-based diet might be for me. And I also feel like it's something that I could do long-term, as long as I have moments in between where I can, you know, if I'm on vacation, if it's holidays, if it's someone's birthday, if, you know, I wanted to go out with friends, as long as it's not like all the time. But I just feel like I have so much more natural energy. I feel so much more clear-headed, level-headed. I'm able to think. I'm able to execute things more efficiently. I'm able to be more productive. I mean, just cutting. So I'm not sure if it's this animal-based diet way of eating that's giving me all this energy, or if it's just the cutting out all of the refined and added sugar that's giving me all the energy, or maybe a combination of both. So when you're doing the animal-based diet, you're automatically, and when you like cut out refined sugars and added sugars, you're automatically cutting out all of like the super processed junk. So that alone is going to be super good for your body. But it's been several days since I've updated y'all because I moved, and I've updated y'all on that, of course. But I've been like going balls to the wall, unpacking, building furniture, working. So I want to show y'all what I'm bringing today. This is probably going to be the majority of what I eat. Like, this is probably going to be what I eat today. I may like have some cottage cheese too. But for drinks, I'm going to be drinking, I've brought 2 of these to work, and then I'll be drinking black coffee and water. And then I've got 2 of these Tillamook's for snacks. And then I've already eaten 1 egg out of here and some of the chicken. I've got chicken, turkey, bacon, beef patties. I've got sharp cheddar cheese, and then I've got boiled eggs with salt and pepper. So that is all of my protein sources. So the Tillamook, the chicken, the bacon, the beef, the eggs, the sharp cheddar cheese. Okay, protein, protein, protein. And then I've got this container full of berries to snack on. I could eat all these in one day. I could not eat all these in one day. We'll see. And then I threw this date in here that's been rolled in organic unsweetened coconut. So there's no added sugar, no refined sugar in this. This is completely natural. It is a date rolled in unsweetened organic coconut. So I don't know. I'm not going to like fully commit and say I'm animal based yet, but I'm definitely leaning that way. I'm just doing more research before I fully commit to saying that I'm doing it, even if I'm already pretty much doing it. Just because when you put your business out there on the internet, people will pick you apart. So anyway, I'm sitting outside of Target. I've got an hour and 10 minutes to kill before I have to be to work. So what do? I go to Target. I need to get some makeup wipes and some eyelashes and a belt, because I could not find my belt. I have stuff to still unpack, and I know I have a belt in there, but I would rather just, I'm not even like a big fan of my belt. So if I can find one that I really like, then I'm just gonna get a new one. Anyway, that is all the updates that I have for now. I think that tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish filming these check-ins here and there up until I'm a month in, and then I'll upload that video, like a 1 month check-in or something like that, because I'm already going to have the week 1 out, and then I'm going to combine all the other ones, because week 1 I was good about filming every day. So anyway, let me stop rambling and I'll talk to you later. I just want to share what it looks like for me to meal prep. I've got a bunch of eggs boiling right here. I've got 3 steaks going, and then next I'm gonna do some ground bison. I've got another steak that I've got to cook, a New York strip steak. I have got some 1000 Lifetime Grace 100% grass-fed beef hardwood smoked uncured beef biscuit bacon. Ooh. And then I've also got some sugar-free sliced uncured bacon. Ooh, if you cook this for a really long time on medium heat and it gets like really crunchy and crispy, it's delicious. I went to the fresh market when I got off, and I got all of that meat that I'm prepping now. Also got some more bison and some more of the bacon that I'm going to cook on Sunday. Today's Friday. And then I got some strawberries. And then I also got 2 packs of shredded rotisserie chicken. And then I also got 3 of these black lemon sparkling teas. This isn't technically animal based, but whatever. It's got 0 sugar, 0 added sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners. It is literally black tea and lemon. Just so good. So that's just an idea. So that's just to give you an idea of how I'm prepping. And it's keeping me sane, it's keeping me on track, and I am feeling great.